Hi everybody, today we are going to use Eclipse to execute genomics analytics in the cloud. Eclipse will send a jar file to the cloud, and this jar file will be executed and the data will be written to a BigQuery table. So at the end of the execution we will have a filled table with data. We can use it. Let's look at what we need. There's Java, of course, Maven, Git, and Eclipse. Then in the cloud, we need one project, one bucket, at least one data set. Then we have some APIs we need to activate. This is the list. And in case you forget to activate one of those, it's not really an issue. It will be in a message, arrow message will be easy to read which one needs to be activated. It's easier to have all of them active at the beginning. Then we need some programs parameters. The project ID depends on your own project, also the locations of the buckets. I use one bucket for both. You can use, of course, two different buckets. Then the other values you need to write is exactly, and the, the output table is where at the end uh, is where the results data will be written, and the runner, in this case the data flow runner, means that it will be run in the Google Cloud Platform. If you don't define the runner, then we'll run on your machine, local machine, instead of the cloud. So where we are going to get this arguments, these parameters, we don't want to just type them, so just go to this yeah, readme file, and it's easy to copy paste, and there is a really good explanation how it works. Codelab. And just select the Github link. Then we click on the clone button. Then we just copy the URL. Then we create a folder, and the name doesn't matter. It's your choice. In this case, also your choice. And inside this folder, we clone the repository using the URL we have copied before. Then we move inside the root folder of the project, and then to the Java folder. And then into the project itself. And now we use Maven to generate an Eclipse folder file, Eclipse project file. Using the Eclipse column Eclipse command. And if we watch also for hidden files, we will see the .project and .classpot file generated by Maven. Then inside Eclipse, we are going to import this project as an existing project. We have to go to our repository. It is somewhere down to the your choice folder. Let's scroll down. Look for the your choice folder. There it is. Then into the Java projects folder. And we see the project already found. And it is our project. We go to the main, we see one class file. I will increase the font size so I can read a little bit better. Colors and fonts, and then Java, the Java editor. Increase the fonts. That should be enough. Yeah, so here's the code. Let's rearrange some panels so we can see the code starting the main method. Let's move also this one. Okay. So this is our main method that we are going to run from Eclipse. Let me just say run as Java application, and then we get an error because we miss some parameters. And the first one missing is the output table, because all the work will be written to a BigQuery table. So here are the parameters we need. They are already available from the name of the project in Google. So I just copy them and I pass them into the configuration. So as arguments, just pass those parameters. Run one more time. And we get again an error, but this time because the table we want to write is not empty. So let's write to another table just to avoid this message for now. Just change the output table to something else. We choose just another name. Run again. And here we go. The project is compiled and is submitted as a job. Let's look what does it mean. So let's go to the Google Cloud Console. Just remove some. Just use the console, and then we can see some activity. We can see that a computer engine activity on a virtual machine has been launched to execute our program. This all happens automatically when using the data flow. We look at the overview, and let's see what are the activities at this moment. And, we will see that some activity is done by the virtual machine in the cloud. All these messages are in Dutch, but doesn't really matter. It's only to check that the cloud is doing something for us. So now we go to the data flow panel. and we see our job started. This is the name. I think in the log we have an ID. See what we have. Should be another one. So should be the first one. So ending 258. Yes, this is our job. Started from Eclipse. It's running 3.5 minutes already. If we click on the job, we see the steps of the pipeline. Some of these steps contains other steps. And the BigQuery right should be ready. Not yet. This moment Eclipse is doing nothing. The moment the job has been submitted, the Eclipse program is ready. So we can see it's already terminated. So everything happens in the cloud. Yes, now it's ready. We go to our dataset. Can go to the home page, and at the resources we have our dataset. We don't care about this. We have public data and project related data. That is the dataset with 4 tables, and the last one is the one we just used. You can see the schema. We can navigate some data. These are the results of our program. And we can see the name of the table related to a particular data set and to our project. So if we look at parameters, let's increase the size of the dialog to make it easy to read. Dialog font. Just increase the size a little bit. Now we take a look at the parameters. And we see the output table. Table name inside a particular dataset. And we take a look at the buckets. It's used like a temporary folder. See, it's also given as argument. And, let's look what's inside. Maybe interesting to notice that this bucket, the jar file compiled by Eclipse, is sent to the cloud, and from there is run. So the only work for your local computer is to compile the software, upload the jar file, and to start the job. And job will pick up the jar file, will execute everything on the cloud. So, thank you for watching.